Hey, good morning. Cheers. Happy Monday. And a Monday it is. And it's so good to be here. I wanted to do this yesterday. Um, wasn't able to. So here I am now. So thank you, everybody, for coming out and hanging out with me this morning. Today is Selma Day. I'm heading to Selma. And I think I'm going to have to go to that place where I buy things. Um, I offer snacks at the Raleigh location and the Wake Forest location. And I'm out of some of the snacks. So I go to this big old place, big old building. And it's a lot different than like the club stores because it's been around for 50 years. And I feel pretty safe when I go there. They take good precautions. Yeah, I got some mail to open up. So looking forward to this. I love getting mail. I think. Oh boy. Yeah, here we go. These are both from Jason Isbell, 30 Tigers. And Jason doesn't know how much this is helpful, and he doesn't know how helpful these envelopes are. Okay, let's take a look. This is Reverend Peyton's Big Damn Band. Dance songs for hard times. And here's the one sheet. The label is Family Owned Records. They're the greatest front porch blues band in the world, they say. I wonder if he really is a reverend. Yeah. But this is cool. This is going to be interesting to listen to. Yeah. So I'm all excited about that. Oh, the Rev is a kill. Oh, great. Good morning, Kurt. I'm glad you know about him. The Washington Post says kindred spirits to Reverend Peyton or John Lee Hooker and R.L. Burnside. Gosh, I'm looking forward to placing a big order with Fat Possum. Pretty much out of all the Fat Possum titles, I might have 2 or 3 blues titles, but it's easy to place a Fat Possum order, that's for sure. Let's see what the next one is. Parker Millsap? Wow. Parker Millsap. And here's the one sheet. Let's see what it says about Parker. My first thought was Ronnie Millsap. Not sure if they're related or not. Wow. Fifth album from Oklahoma bred singer-songwriter. Emerged from a wild acme of instinct and joyful determination to break rules and depart from the guitar notebook-based approach to songwriting that shaped his earlier work. Experimenting with everything from pianos to effects pedals to old school drum machines, a fascination partly inspired by the early 70s innovations of Sly Stone and J.J. Cale. I've noticed that I've listened to classic J.J. Cale before, and I hear a rhythm track, and that must be what they're talking about. Never thought that it was a drum machine. Anyway, this is worth checking out also. So there we go, folks. Yeah, absolutely. This is exciting. I love listening to new music, and I love it when my little hair sticks up like that. Check it out. Very good. Watch out, Dolly. Dolly's got a mustache. Um, so I look forward to those. Thank you so much, Jason, for sending this stuff out to independent record stores so we can check out the music and see what it's all about. Plus, it gives us something to play when we're here. So I like that. I didn't include this in the sale yesterday, but last night. But this is Cheryl Crow's Record Store Day Black Friday title. Hey, good morning, Horizon. Thanks for joining this morning. Glad you're up to join us. Cheers. One record that came in on a buyback on Saturday. I love. Kissing the Pink. Naked. It's a keeper. And it's on the Atlantic Group. So Atlantic Records released such a cool record. Amazing. It's amazing. I know a lot of people get excited when they see the Atlantic Records Led Zeppelin. I get excited when I see Kissing the Pink. Yeah. Russell, good morning, sir. So good to see you. How are things up in your beautiful area, your beautiful neck of the woods? And I bet that vista of yours is going to start getting green. And I bet it's going to be gorgeous. I bet it's going to be beautiful. Can't wait to get you out there again and share it with us. That was awesome, Russell. Yeah, so here we are, just hanging out. I put this on my hard drive. I think every computer I have has this on their hard drive. And so this is a fairly new to me computer here that Vinyl Champion Donald graciously donated to me. Thank you, Donald. I'm excited for that. And so I probably listened to this 4 times last week. I love this record. And this one, I love the vinyl. Don't get me wrong. This one has 5 bonus tracks. So I love vinyl, folks. I love it when we get a type of archive with additional tracks. And it's really interesting because sometimes we'll get a vinyl pressing of a record and at the same time they will release a CD of the same album and it has additional tracks. And so I guess I could press a vinyl record with 4 discs. What was that record you bought, Russell? I bought my first album of 2021 the other day. Yeah, awesome. Share with us what it's like. Yeah, it'd be cool to find out. I can sing that song, Eastbound and Down, because I'm going east to Selma today. And tell you, folks, I am so excited that next Sunday morning at 2 a.m., we get to change our clocks. And I would like for that to be the last time we change our clocks. I would like for it to remain that way. I really would. I'll show you what I'm cutting up, folks. Hopefully get a kick of this. I should have been doing this a year ago. And we're slowly approaching March 18th, which March 18th was the March 18th, 2020 was the day that our governor mandated that non-essential businesses close. And it was scary. So I'm passing these out and I'm putting them in envelopes when I sell stuff. We host live record sales on our YouTube channel a few times a week. Link is on our website. Thanks. So hopefully that will get a few more people out for the live sales. And folks, we had an incredible live sale last night. It was so much fun. I want to thank everybody who came out for that. Yeah. So I print these out. Nothing fancy. And then I cut them. Scissors. And so I'm going to take a bunch of these to Selma and just put them out there on the counter. Little stack. So there we go. Yeah. What's going on with everybody today? What's your plans? Any goals for the week? Um, I think Horizon is kind of like me. He does some sales online, so he's busy packing stuff. Also, I got and I got to put some things in the out for my postman, postal service worker, my mail carrier. There we go, mail carrier. So Russell, you going to tell us the name of that record you purchased? I'm curious to hear what it is. Thank you so much, Horizon. It was great for you to be there. Appreciate it. I think Horizon picked up a few titles, so that's really cool. Yeah. What do we spend this last week, folks? What records did you guys play? I want to share with you. Where's my phone? I don't know where my phone is. I'll probably put it down. I'm packing as I watch it. Got to do something. Yeah, that's true. I'm slowly trying to get this Raleigh location cleaned up again. And Kurt came out yesterday. He had a chance to see what I've done, what progress I've made, but things just fell in disarray so quickly, folks. And yeah, absolutely. So I'm moving my shipping station around. Holy smoke, that dinosaur record, junior record, awesome. What record did I put out last night that had or is it still in Wake Forest? Jay Maskus was on it and some other people. SST, yeah. I sold an SST record last night. Russell, yeah. Dinosaur Jr., Little Furry Things, 12-inch single. Yeah. It wasn't long ago, maybe a year and a half, maybe 2 years, that Jay played across the street from my Wake Forest location at the Wake Forest Listening Room. Go Russell. Yeah, so that's really cool. I had to blast that Barry Manilow record one morning. My fiance was laughing. You'll never find. Barry White is the bomb. And as well as Unlimited Orchestra, they're the bomb also. Gosh, Barry White's just so cool. I like his records. It's cold. I don't think my heater's working. Yeah, I don't think my heater's working. So yeah. So it's always a fun time on Monday morning to pull together records to go to Selma, and then it's always fun visiting Selma. And I love the ride. Sometimes I dread the ride, but I love the ride. And I got some errands to run today, and no errands that's going to invite me to any places that has people. I hope, and I usually try to get to Selma around 2 or 3 on Monday afternoon and make it happen, and then get back to the city before it gets dark. I like doing that. Sometimes I like Monday evenings, I like to go to my favorite Chinese restaurant, get Chinese food to go. It's probably been a month since I've done that, so I have to see if that's tonight or not. And cool things like that. Let's see what else is at my disposal. I did stop by 2 weeks ago. I was coming back from Selma, and I stopped by this one shop I like to go to. And I said, I'm going to pull in the parking lot and see what's happening. I pull in the parking lot, and there weren't that many cars there. And then as I stopped so I could look inside the glass windows, somebody pulled away. And I was like, I don't see anybody in there. So it must have been employees and that one customer. So I went inside, and which was really cool because it's been over a year since I went to that shop. But I found probably 12 CDs. I mean, CDs for my personal library. And so I got them. And I was like, these CDs are so cool. So I was very fortunate to get those. So I'm not a CD snob at all. And I enjoy listening to CD music on the go. I listen to a lot on my iPhone, especially YouTube when I'm driving. And And so that's really cool. Let's see what else I have handy to share with everybody. I'm still so excited that Marion sent me this. I'm going to have to figure out how to put this on one of my altars, the Fill Zone. Gosh, I'm glad Kurt had gone to the Fill Zone, and I understand it's in Arizona. And I am so glad to get that. I'd seen that sticker before, but never knew what it was. I got so many CDs, folks, that I need to continue pricing and listing on eBay. Red's up. Red? What's going on, baby? Yeah? She's got something to say. I got to put this up, the vinyls. Yes, ma'am, I'm right here. If you want to come say hi. At least she's getting that far, folks. Maybe one day she'll come and... Oh, it's in Kansas. Thank you so much. At least she's coming this far and saying, hey, but she's got plenty of food. Hey, baby, what's going on? Maybe one day she'll come and sleep right there. She's really loud now. What's going on, baby? Will you come say hi? Will you come this far? Okay. She won't do it. So it's in Kansas. Very cool. Last summer with that word, it was challenging, but did find a lot of stuff for my personal collections. That's awesome. Oh, she's actually in front of the counter. Hey, baby. She's making progress. Hello, Toilet Girl. I think your name is Scarlett. How are you this morning? Yes, ma'am. I'll listen to this a lot, folks. Father John Misty, he's in heavy rotation with me every week. And so I just love Father John. I remember when he played our art museum, I couldn't go. I just had surgery a few months ahead of time, and my vision was, of course, I have very little vision here, but with this eye, when I had surgery, they filled the eye up with oil. No, it wasn't oil, it was gas. They filled the eye up with gas. And so it took probably a month, 5 weeks, 6 weeks before it all dissipated. And it seems like gas, like, but it was more like, I don't know exactly what it was, but it was like looking through a glass jar of Kool-Aid. And little by little, the gas went down, and I could see out the top. But if I moved my eyes, it was so. But anyway, I didn't have very much vision at all, and to try to go see Father John would have been a mess, and I don't know. It just didn't work out. So I'm hoping that Father John will come back. And yeah, she is very vocal this morning. Oh, I'm glad you're doing good. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I want to listen to this because I remember in the 90s listening to Operation Ivy, and I haven't heard this in a long time, so I want to check that out. Plus, it was very good. What are we talking about? You going back? Oh, she's going back to her. She's going back to her bed. So yeah. There's a CD there I'm going to destroy. And I'm one of these type of people. Every time I get a Pink Floyd CD, I just hoard it. And yeah. This is a compilation from Blue Bunny Records. How's everything? We're hanging out, making it happen. I do coffee and vinyl occasionally. I try to do it every Sunday. Wasn't able to yesterday, and I try to do cocktails and vinyl on Wednesday nights. But who knows? We'll see how things progress, and see if I get back to doing more of the coffee and vinyls. But it has Danielson on here. Does anybody ever hear of Danielson? Somebody shared Danielson with me when I was at the radio station, and very cool guy who played guitar and sang so interestedly, had interesting vocal melody lines, and a guy that didn't care what he sounded like. He just did his art. Danielson. And then there's the Danielson family. Then I read so many stories about Danielson. Yeah, stuff like that. I know that Ian Anderson, Jethro Tull, da 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 da, do, 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 do. People love that stuff. Good stuff. But as Jethro Tull continued on, and then Ian Anderson released two solo records, at least two solo records, and the first one was very new wavy and with synthesizer and cool stuff like that, and I really like it. So when this one came in, I was like, I got to listen to it to see what it is. I don't think it's a synthesizer record. I have those on vinyl or his new wave stuff, and some people may not even consider it new wave. Here's another one, and but I got to listen to these before I decide. Aqualung, chilling on his hog farm now. Wow. Well, I hope they're pets. Another The Dark Side of the Moon. Stuff that I need to take to Wake Forest and Selma. Iron Maiden, but it's missing the back tray. I don't care. Life After Death. When I was at the radio station, folks, Iron Maiden was probably played 4 or 5 times a day, every day. Love this Johnny Cash series. Rick Rubin, Johnny Cash is the bomb. Get these orphans in sometimes. Yeah. But, you know, I'm getting calls. Wow. I know he played Durham 3 years ago, 4 years ago. So I think it was titled Ian Anderson. I don't think it was a Jethro Tull show. Another Orphan, Sly Stone, Greatest Hits. So I get these calls every week, folks. Probably he plays sporadically. Okay, cool. Every, I don't know, 8 or 10, 12 times a month. Do you buy CDs? Yes, we do. And so people are bringing in CDs. Good Lord. I'm not selling very many CDs. I have CDs in Wake Forest and I have CDs in Selma. My hands are cold. And I don't sell that many. But I really think that in years to come, CDs will become more and more popular. And I think people's going to be reaching out trying to get CDs again. That's just my thought. Could be wrong. So I kind of buy them and put them in a box. And to me, it takes longer to process a CD for sale and put it out for sale than it does a vinyl record. And so then I had this wonderful couple come in. The wife, well, they called me and they dropped off some records and cassettes. I offered some of those last night, not all of them, but and it just takes time to process CDs and cassettes. I can look at a vinyl record, and if I need to pop it on and listen to it to check condition, I will. But CDs, it's got to be beautiful before I put it out on the floor. If it's got any marks on it, I like to throw it in the dollar bin. Unless it's something that's desirable, then I listen to it. The freshness of a new CD is kind of cool now. Like never open vinyl. Yeah, that's true. And so Yeah, so I'm still buying it. And then they brought me a cassette carrying case and then a shoebox full of cassettes. So I got to go through those. A lot of them were orphans, which I'll put in the free bin. I lost my train of thought. What was I going to say? Oh, I was going to talk about a little bit about 20-minute record sales and get your ideas from it, folks. So I mentioned a little bit last night on the live sale that the stock that I have here in Raleigh, I've pretty much shown it at least once. Sometimes I might get another record in and show a title I have shown before. But another Pat Benatar. And so I feel like I need to start rotating again and showing all the records again. So I was thinking about a few things. Like I could start a series of showing all the new wave and 80s stuff that I have. I could do a jazz evening and start with ABC, and then of course subgenres. Same is true with country. I still got a lot of country, western, bluegrass, Americana that I've never shown, so I'm okay for that. New pressings and stuff like that. So what would you guys feel would be good to see as far as presenting for the 20-minute record sales? And I'm gonna try my best to come in. I'm gonna come back and take care of Red tonight, but I'm gonna try to do a 20-minute record sale tonight. Another thing that's hard to process are sevens, and here's a big stack of sevens. It's rare to find a valuable 7-inch. Might find more desirable than valuable, and sometimes you just gotta research them. Like Mel McDaniel, wish I was in Nashville. Yeah. So I like to make mystery bags of sevens. So yeah. No, 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 no. Where's Art? No, 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 no. Hey, hey, hey. And everybody thinks their beat up Beatles 7-inches are just so valuable. But it's original, but you can't play it. So sticks. I'm new to the game, here, so would like to see your older stuff, shown stuff, as I have missed it. Absolutely, I could do that. All right, here's a Steely Dan. Ricky, don't lose that number. And any major dude will tell you 7 inches or more resilient, and they may look this way or that way, but they may play much better. But I don't have the proper arm to clean 7 inches on my VPI, so end up making a lot of mystery bags of 7 inches. And maybe I should promote them as 7-inch mystery bag listing party or party records. You go and play it. So, well, thanks, Horizon. I definitely want to do that. And I'm just afraid if I say this is going to be jazz night and someone doesn't like jazz, they won't tune in. But if I mix it together, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But 7 inches, I have to get sleeves, and I mean some records will definitely go in a sleeve. But here's a Dolly Parton and Porter Wagner. Daddy was an old time preacher man. And this came from a radio station. It's got 6 seconds intro before the vocal starts. 1970 G-2. Maybe that's where it was filed. I don't know. Shelley West, Gene Watson, white label promo. I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus. Yeah. The Supremes, which, yeah. Oh, here's the Cars. That's it. But what I like best as far as 7 inches is the 80s picture sleeves. And of course, I like independent stuff and I like the punk rock stuff. But, which kept it going. Ugh, what was that? Gritty. Cheers. Yeah. Anyway, I feel like I'm just babbling, but I'm going to show you these CDs and I'm going to get out of here. It's really hard to find this on vinyl. It can be had, but Dire Straits, if you love Dire Straits, Alchemy is a wonderful record to get. It's a 2-disc vinyl, and it's a 2-disc CD. Here we go. It's such a good one. I'll probably rip this on my computer. The cool thing about, I wear the earbuds. Well, they're not really ears, but they're the bone. They don't go on the ear, but they go in front of the ear. The cool thing about that, and the cool thing about putting CDs on the hard drive is like whenever I'm working here, I can just hit play, and I don't have to come back to the turntable every 20 minutes and flip it over, which I don't mind that at all. But if I have a customer in the shop and I'm right here, my turntable's right there, I can flip galore. Rolling Stones, singles collection, the London Years. Yeah. People bring me a lot of CDRs, folks. Fire Me Up, Lords of Cool. Don't know that one. I'm not sure I'm going to listen to it. Here's another Cash, Rick Rubin. I love that series. Nina Simone remix is reimagined. I've had this on vinyl before. It's really good. The other thing is that in the world of buybacks, and I don't want to take anything away with me. I'm like, okay, they want to sell it all. I want to sell it all. This is an Orphan, not in very good condition. I have CD polishers, resurfers, or whatever they call. It just takes so much time to do that. This is an Orphan, Cranes Forever. I love Cranes. Bob Rivers, Twisted Christmas. Twisted Radio. Yeah. So anyway, people, oh yeah, here's another Pink Floyd that I'm going to hoard. This is a promo that came from, is it Domino? Domino Records. I love this, folks. It's on my hard drive too, and I like listening to that. I really. Ella Minus, Acts of Rebellion, wonderful record. They also sent me Arctic Monkeys, but I have not opened it yet to listen to it. And Chet Baker's with Baker's Holiday. I want to listen to this, folks. I really do. Chet Baker, what an incredible person. Music-wise, it is. Eddie Money. And then The Kills, Little Bastard. I'll listen to this. It wasn't for me. But there we go. And then this was really cool. And very, very cool. So Planet Music CD Superstore gift coins. So here's what it looks like on the front. And here's the back. And it says gift coins. So when you open it up, CD Superstore Planet Music is what it says. And I don't even know where these two were located. But it's to right from Mike and Nova. And join the Star Club and save money on every item every day. And so that goes back in there. And then there's an insert. I feel bad for the employee who had to put all these together. There's an insert. Okay. Hey, TC, how are you? Thanks for popping on. This is the insert. And apparently 4 corns were here. And perhaps these coins had a different value that could be used. That's the crazy thing, TC, is that YouTube's just not sending out proper notices. Even when I go to look at my little bell notification on my iPhone app, my YouTube iPhone app, I'm not seeing everything either. Much less the, hey, somebody's going live, you better go watch them. And so YouTube's changing. I don't know why. But anyway, this was interesting. So I might have to do some research on that one day. But TC, I'm glad you were able to pop on, and I hope you have a wonderful day at work. And I'm hoping I saw green grass yesterday, folks, which was amazing. I've seen cherry trees that are blossoming. I checked the red bud, not yet. And I think our crepe myrtles are getting some sprouts. But that's another thing, folks. I'm going to have to start doing some yard work at home. Clean up some stuff, get things ready for for grass cutting season. I'm very fortunate that I don't have to cut my grass. I have somebody that does it for me. And cool things like that. But occasionally I like to hire someone in there and just come in there and just go do some wanky wacky stuff like that. Yeah, so there we go. Cheers, everyone. Hey, I want to thank you for hanging out with me this morning. Looking forward to seeing everybody really soon. And I'm going to take off. I'm going to get my stuff together and get down the road. I got so many errands to run this morning. Thank God for drive-thrus, and thank God for ATMs, and thank God for ordering things online and you have it delivered either to your house or to your business or wherever you work. And cool things like that. So I got to see if I can find a box that's 19 by 15 and a half for a customer. So yeah. Hey, Kurt, you changed your name. You're Kurt J now. That's awesome. Yes, we're looking forward to the 60s. We actually have 70s on the forecast. So yeah, there we go. Take care, everybody. See you tonight. Have a good night. Have a good afternoon. Good morning, and cool things like that. And we'll rock soon.